I was clueless. I was clueless as to extremely what is happening.
What makes it interesting is I myself don't know where I'm heading.
I mean, I didn't know what to expect.
To bluntly put it, it was exciting.
All my music has mainly been instrumental till then. So I just wanted to experiment with the voice.
There was this one day when I learnt this song in the ragam Andolika.
She sang that ragam and she also told me the notes.
I actually ended up telling him that this ragam is called Andolika and I'm learning this song.
I went to YouTube, I checked out Ragas da Rasa, Tyagaraja Kriti, and I wrote this song specifically having her voice in mind.
When I recorded the melody, everything was very scratch. There was not much of backing when I heard.
Rima rima pani ba mare sa ni re samma ri pa ni da mare sa ni da mare re sa ni da mare sa ni sa ri ma pani.
So when I went there, it was basically a sarangi sample that he played out and he showed it to me and he was like, just sing and show me. I sang and he was like, okay, fine, we'll take it, it's not bad.
Coming to my section in this track was just very, very chilled out, I think. It was just like two friends recording, for a fun project.
I gave him a particular scale and just asked him to play whatever he wanted.
I think Dinesh just gave me a lot of room to improvise on what I was really good at, which was, laid back, Carnatic, alap sort of stuff.
I come from a family of artists, of musicians. My father is a Carnatic vocalist and my mother is a Bharatanatyam dancer. Turning point in my musical career came when we were listening to a CD of Pandit Nikhil Banerjee. So this inspired me to start picking up the guitar that I was playing, all these years and try to get back to my roots.
I think he has a really, really unique sound. And that actually caught my attention actually.
He sent me the song. I took one listen to it, 2 listens to it.
Stop. Okay.
And we sat down together, went over the entire concept, the arrangement of the song, and we started recording.
So actually when I was composing the track, at that point of time I was listening to Raven that refused to sing, The Aristocrats and a lot of bands like that.
I could relate to a lot of influences that he had from the drumming of Marco.
It so happened that all the albums that I was listening to at that point of time, Marco was on drums.
I think it was some random conversation and he's like, I'm thinking of mailing Marco. Like, okay, give it a shot.
I just recently played with Dinesh Kumar, I guess that's his name, and he sent me this beautiful track. Really, really, really cool. He kind of recorded this really cool song, 9-minute piece, like, it has complexity, beauty, and it's very well done, but it's so great and it plays itself. That's always the thing. Like a good song, no matter how complex it is, it breathes and plays itself.
I mean, if you listen to Marco's drums, it's completely raw and it's completely honest.
It was it was just simply mind-blowing.
I didn't have many words to say.
It has that raw energy to it. So I completely stripped down a lot of the instruments And actually, most of the parts were reorchestrated after he had actually played the drums.
It is very interesting, you know, how things fall into place. Sometimes it's how much ever we plan certain things, it takes its own shape.
Things which I didn't imagine would actually be there in the song.
I've actually structured in my mind how it should sound like in the end, and it has turned out to be completely the opposite.
I presumed it not to be as how it is exactly now.
This track, I think, is completely different to a lot of other projects that I've worked in.
It's all coming together in a very holistic, interesting way.
Everything about this track is just, you know, is aiming to strive at excellence, I think.
Sounds from the West, sounds from home, India, and all of it is coming together beautifully. It's a beautiful process.